and turn the game in one player's favor when that sort of thing happens. Both players putting down cannons in their mineral lines, though, so no Dark Templar harassment is going to happen short of something very epic like a Dark Templar drop with like 4 Dark Templars dropping on top of the cannon and then killing off probes and what have you. Anyway, both players look to be setting up to expand. Kal is taking the kind of bottom rightish expansion, and Best mirroring that, taking the top left expansion, it looks like. So both players, again, just trying to sit back and macro up and get their forces going, get their Templars full of energy in preparation for that big battle. Neither player really wants to attack at this point because it'd be difficult to attack across those bridges. If they get caught out of position going across those bridges, then they are toast, because then the enemy can just storm the bridges and have a little focus choke point for them to move through. It looks like Best has a few more zealots, and Kal has a few more dragoons in his army. Both have a lot of High Templar, I think, but I think Kal might have even more High Templar. But what that means... Oh, wow! Kal has managed to get a Dark Templar in there. That is crazy. Oh, he's going to have to run it away. What is he doing? Oh, the go got stuck. Oh, he manages to get 1 probe kill. And actually, that is amazing that Dark Templar got away. Oh, that's how it got in. Someone had mined out that mineral thing in the back, and so Kal had managed to sneak in that Dark Templar behind. Oh, he's setting a High Templar in there. He's going to block with the Dark Templar. The storm goes off. Oh, nice. Kills a few probes. I can't see how many probe kills there are on that Templar because I'm watching it in low quality. It looks like he got 7 kills on that High Templar, if I can read that correctly. So nicely done, just sneaking that Templar around behind. He didn't need a shuttle or anything. So Kal doing some really good harassment here. He only picked off 1 gas probe with that Dark Templar, which was not worth it, but that High Templar was worth it. And both players' expansions coming up almost simultaneously. So again, the macro pretty much even. But yeah, what I was going to say is Best has more zealots, it looks like, and Kal has more... No, now Kal's kind of evened up the amount of dragoons. And here it comes! Oh no! We're going to see some storms. This might be the battle. They almost accidentally engaged. I don't think either player knew they were there. Storms going off. If he storms, the High Templar kills them off before they can start. Storm going off all over both players' zealots. I think Kal's zealots were missed, though. It looks like Kal is going to... Oh, but his dragoons take a huge hit from those storms. Both players coming out about even. Both players having 1 Archon, but it looks like Kal has a few more dragoons at this point, and Best is going to fall back. With Kal having a couple extra dragoons in the mix there. One zealot is going to get too caught up in the action and didn't hear the bugle calling for retreat and goes in there almost to his death. But Kal pressing this home. He's trying to press home this advantage that he had a little bit. If he has 1 storm on that dragoons, he may have... Oh no, the Templar dies before getting a storm off, and Kal is going to have to fall back here. There's just too many dragoons, reinforcements coming out for Best. I think it was a little bit silly of Kal to try and move out and try and attack when he knew that Best was going to have reinforcements coming out very, very soon. I think it was a little bit of waste. He lost a couple units that he didn't have to there. Anyway, but Kal winning that battle and then kind of almost throwing away the spoils of his win. It looks like Best has actually managed to macro up a much larger army in the meantime than than Kal has. Kal has a few more High Templar though in his army at this point. It looks like Best was just... Maybe he was desperately thinking, oh my god, I'm getting attacked, and trying to put out as many attack units as possible. He knew that it would take a while for the Templar to get storm energy to be useful at all, so he put out a lot of attack units. So again, I mean, I'm pointing out a lot of stuff with army composition just because that can it dictates how the battle is played. If there's a lot more zealots in one person's army, then the other person's army is going to have to do a lot more micro, and they're going to have to do a lot more falling back and attacking, and falling back and attacking. They're going to have to be a lot more precise with their storms. If one person has a lot more dragoons, though, again, then they're going to be theoretically vulnerable to speed zealots running up in close and doing a lot more damage. Well, Jesus, look at how freaking fast Best was, I think it was Best, moving through his different armies there. You can just see at the bottom the different control groups cycling through. Anyways, that was pretty crazy. Anyway, you can rewind and go look at how fast he was cycling through his armies to send his whole army, cycling through his different control groups to send his whole army to different places. Pretty amazing. But yeah, so it's again turned into a macro game, and critically, here's the thing: is both players, what they want to do is they want to win a decisive battle and then use that to kill off an expansion of their opponent. Now, critically, it looks like Best is setting up another expansion, and Cal's going in there. Oh, no, he stormed the wrong spot. He just stormed there. Oh, Jesus, horrible storms by Best. He stormed the gas probes instead of the line of... Oh, he sent the probes back in. He sent the probes back in. Is he going to be on top of it? But he may take out the Nexus nonetheless. He cancels the Nexus at the right. If he can kill off the Nexus on the left, that will be absolutely a huge, huge blow to Best. The Nexus goes down. The Nexus goes down. Oh, man, the Nexus does go down. And that is going to be a huge, huge blow to Best. He's probably going to put it right back up again in just a moment here. And those Zealots are going to die, but still... man, if Kal had gotten all those probes, then he would have taken a huge advantage. He has taken a really big advantage, nonetheless. Since he now he's canceled, and critically, he's also canceled that expansion that Best was trying to put up at the right side. And I'm sorry, the observers are pointing at the upgrades, but I can't even read them on this screen right now. Yeah. They're saying something about the armor. In fact, I can't say. I'm so sorry. I can't tell if that's +1 or +0 armor. But anyways, another battle coming in here. Best trying to move out and doing some really nice storms on the Dragoons of Kal. Both players casting really nice storms. It looks like Best has more forces, though, on the ground. Kal does not have any forces. His Zealots coming from the top. Both players have Zealots in there. Oh, more Zealots coming from the south, though, and another storm going off on Best Dragoons as well. It looks like he may be able to take this battle if he can somehow squeeze out those... Oh, he's trying to micro his Dragoons away, and this is what I was talking about, trying to micro his Dragoons away, but the Dragoons get trapped by Zealots on the other side, but his Zealots come in from the other side as well, so Kal barely able to take that battle with his reinforcement Zealots coming in. You saw at the end of that battle, 4 or 5 Zealots coming in from the bottom, and that's what won him that battle, but basically we can call that a draw because Best had taken out a little bit more forces beforehand. But the key here is that Kal has gotten that right side expansion up at the same time all this is happening, and he took out Best's expansion. So even if he loses the battle, he barely got his reinforcements in there and won that battle at the end. And then the next battle he's going to win by a little bit more because he's going to have a little bit more Dragoons. And the next battle he's going to win by a little bit more. And if he can keep, keeping Best behind in expansions, that is just going to snowball, and it's just gonna increase and increase and increase, and so Kal is really looking to be in good position unless Best somehow manages to take out the right side expansion very, very soon. And you saw earlier he kind of was thinking about it, and he went over there to look at it, but the ramp, Kal has nice cannon placement there, where the cannons are focused kind of on the top of the ramp, where units trying to come up that ramp would have a hard time engaging those cannons. And he would probably lose a lot in the process, which he couldn't afford to. Kal would probably counterattack, take out his expansion as well, and again be in that much of a disadvantageous position. Kal wouldn't be in. Best would be in a disadvantageous position. That is, I kind of said Kal would attack it, but anyway, point being, Best basically we need to pull off something crazy, and I'm really surprised that he hasn't tried to do any storm drops or anything like that, because that is basically what he needs to do to get back in this game. After he lost that expansion, he should have gone in and tried to do some storm drops because he couldn't really afford it. But another battle coming in here, though. Nice storms all over Kal's forces, not as much on Best's forces, but Best does not have as many forces here. Kal is completely overrun. Wow, completely overrun Best's army. Best's small, paltry remaining army turning tail and running for the hills, and now Kal has complete map control. There's nothing Best can do. Best has to hide in his natural expansion. Kal can probably send a squad in to kill off that expansion on the left. That's what he's doing. He's sending a small squad in to kill off that expansion. At the same time, he's keeping his main army over here to stop Best from moving out. Even if he trades armies right here, he'll be able to take out that expansion and really secure the win at this point. So this is pretty much over for Best. Wow. So Kal, like I said, Best, the master of Protoss versus Protoss, practicing this week for his Protoss versus Protoss game against Bisu in the OSL, goes down to Kal. Kal goes up 2-0. He is on a tear, and I don't have time to check who's going to be in the next match, so I hope you enjoy that, and see you in Game 3.